Honorable Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu Garu, Honorable IT Minister Nara Lokesh Garu, IT Advisor to CM and Aadhaar Chairman J. Satyanarayan Garu, other ministers and dignitaries on the dais, and all the delegates and dignitaries that have arrived here from different parts of the world and different cities. I would like to extend a warm welcome to all of you. Today in our journey is a milestone. It's a very important day, especially for my team and myself, who has been traveling with me for the last 2 years, ever since this facility has started. As you might have seen in the last, as you might have seen in news or through various articles, the kind of milestones and the kinds of achievements that we were able to accomplish in a very short time is simply phenomenal. It's not me talking about our own company, but it's all attributed to the hard work of my team. And every single person of PI has contributed tremendously over the last year and a half especially, and even as an example I can take, this morning until the entire last 2 nights, nobody has slept. I'm talking from a fresh college graduate all the way till to me, my entire staff has worked to make this happen. I would like to do a small recognition to my team. Today, world has become very, very small, very minuscule, very minute. The reason I say that is, it's because of technology. It's because of data. No matter where you are, whether you are in Silicon Valley, whether you are in Amaravati, whether you are in Bangalore, whether you are in Tokyo or Sydney, the data is available on fingertips, decision making is on fingertips. The way we live, the way we travel, the way we eat, the way we interact with other people, the way we buy, the way we order food, everything. Just let us travel back 10 years, right? Or even 20 years. Everybody, I think, is at least 20 years old in this room. So if you travel back 20 years, what has happened? If you just think through this journey of 20 years, how our lives have transformed. And the most important, fundamental to this is the data that has been integrated across different enterprises or across different systems, different applications, cross governments, government to public enterprises, public to private enterprises, e-commerce, logistics, BFSI, banking. The way we bank has completely changed. I don't even remember when I visited the bank last time. And this is a very important aspect for us to think about, because it is even going to get even, in a way, if you think about it, what if something happens, right? If you are an enterprise, you are running business. Let's say you are a logistics company. You are transporting material from location A to B, from Delhi to Chennai or Kolkata to Mumbai. The number of scan points, when I say scan points, the number of points your material gets transported through is probably at least half a dozen, just to be on the conservative side. And where is all of this data storing? And in fingertips, you can go to your logistics provider's website, you put in your number, you exactly know, you can pinpoint where your package is. This is just one example, right? You can apply this example to e-commerce. Healthcare has become a phenomenon, especially in this part of the world. The advancements have transformed in such a way that everything is now computerized. Even smallest of the smallest hospitals are driven by technology, and at the back end, pretty much everything, it's driven by data, right? When a patient goes, even after 2 months, 3 months, 1 year, 2 years, everything is there, and that's the power of data. And without that, a patient cannot be treated properly, because unless he is diagnosed properly, you don't even know. So it touches every person, every walk of life, everywhere in the world. So it's very important. The reason I'm saying all of this is because you might think that, okay, I'm from data center, but why am I talking all of this? Because we touch every walk of life in every single way. It's very powerful. And at the heart of this, what is it? Your data is stored somewhere. When you go online and you make a purchase, you're buying a pair of sneakers, right? You make a payment, you select the product, you ship it, you receive it, and you wear it. So in this process, entire process of supply chain, so many companies are involved. Your bank is involved because you're making a payment. Your logistics company is involved because you're making the delivery. The e-commerce company is involved because they are selling you the product. And if you don't like it, you send it back. So the entire chain is completely linked end to end, and it generates a tremendous amount of data. So that is where we come in. For the enterprises where data is like an incubator in a baby, you have to take care of it. Know what the repercussions are. According to Gartner, any company that loses data will run out of business in about 3 to 5 years. That is a statistic. So it's very, very important. So in that aspect, that's where Pi Data Centers comes in. We take care of your data. We do your hosting. We manage it for you. All you have to do is focus on your business, run your business, and increase your business serving your customers, and leave the rest to the experts, and that's what Pi is. So this is what I want to say in general about the company. Now shifting gears a little bit, there are some inspiring personalities on the stage here, and they are very close to my heart, and I've followed them throughout my life. And to begin with, it's none other than our Honorable Chief Minister. He is very, very inspiring in many ways, right? There is one small flashback that I want to say. Sir, I've been on a small tour with you in Bangalore about 2 years ago when you inaugurated Nutanix. I was lucky enough to be part of that, team, that was along with you. When he was speaking at Nutanix, or there were four other companies that he visited, he is so passionate. He is so passionate about his state. He is talking about technology, how technology will play a role in transforming his new state. Even today, the last 1 hour since he arrived here, every single minute, he talks about technology. He talks about how technology can transform his state, how it can make his people better, the lives of the people better. That is all exactly what he has been talking about the last 1 hour and nothing else. And during the tour, if I go back, right, I have seen people there, wherever he went, there were people in the IT field experienced about 20 years, 30 years, and the kind of questions that he was asking, I need IoT, I need my smart cities to be tracked like this. Every single light, I want to know which one went off, which one is on, which one is running more than. So the kind of questions, it was awe moment for me when I saw, and it was an awe moment for everybody in the room and all the other companies. And the other interesting thing is, when he came out, one of the things which actually, it was a total shocker for me is, I haven't seen such a reception for other than a movie star, because in IT, most of the population is anywhere between 22 and 30 today in, Bangalore and in Hyderabad. That kind of fan following, sir, you have, because people in this generation truly believe that you are and you can transform the way the people live. And that's what we are seeing in the state today, and that's what we're seeing in Andhra Pradesh. Just not more than 2 years ago, we have known that a new ecosystem started creating. He came here and took up the challenge to develop the state and make it the best state, the most happiest state. And it means technology plays a major role in that, because it connects, it provides information, it enables decision making. So, sir, you are a true inspiration to this generation and to me, and I'm very happy to say that. Thank you so much. I want to say a few words about our IT minister, young and dynamic. The first time we met him, I showed, this is what we are going to do. He didn't take a moment to think about, this is fantastic idea, this is exactly what we need to do, this is what the state needs. You please go ahead and do it. Whatever you need, you let us know, we will make it happen. Don't turn back and look around. Anything you need, you're doing a great thing, it's a great vision, please go ahead and make it happen. The same kind of support, the same kind of enthusiasm still today. Thank you very much, sir. The other gentleman is kind of like a mentor to me and my organization. none other than J. Sachinaran Garu, and fondly called as JSAT. When we visited him for the first time, I made a PowerPoint presentation I showed. I was thinking, right, I mean, when I meet a government bureaucrat, I was very new to this process. I mean, how will this be? It kind of hit the bullseye, and he actually immediately opened his laptop and showed me his e-Pragati architecture. This is what we are doing, this is CM's vision, this is what I am building, this is where the data layer is, this is where the data center is, this is where it fits in. And it's a wonderful moment, sir, and from that day till today, he visited half a dozen times to this site and spent at least an hour each visit talking to my team, making suggestions, what we can do to improve during the construction process. So he actually treated as if it is his own baby. So thank you very much, sir, for that. And there are many other people. I mean, BV here, good friend of ours, very good well-wisher. He was here when we did the groundbreaking. And you can see when he came in, he actually said it was like a wow kind of a thing, and see how we transformed the entire thing. Because there was nothing here. I mean, I can, take a moment and say that we can take some bit of a pride in creating this ecosystem here. And maybe I'm sure you'll agree with that. When we came, this was empty, and sir, I said during that, when I spoke in that event, I said a couple of things. Exactly 2 years from now, whoever are saying that, this is not the place, this is whatever it is, I exactly told, give it 2 years and see what will happen here, and this is what happened. You just please stand up on the building and look around how the ecosystem is being created, and what happened in Hyderabad and Bangalore and Silicon Valleys is going to repeat here. In the next 5 to 10 years, this place is going to transform. And we will be a big part of that in any way and every single way to make that happen, sir. Last but not the least, I would like to thank again all the dignitaries from different organizations. We have many multinational companies here, people from banks, delegates from banks, investors, manufacturing companies, fintech, healthcare, almost any industry vertical we can think about we have in the room today. From the bottom of my heart, I would like to thank each one of you for taking the time during a business day and coming here and flying and wishing us all the best and taking a look at our facility. After the event, I would request each one of you to, if you have not registered, please register yourself and take a look at the facility. We would like your feedback. If there are any changes, we are going to incorporate them in our upcoming phases. But one thing I can tell you before I conclude, there is Google in San Francisco Bay Area, there is Amazon in Seattle, Washington, there is Pi in Amaravati, India.